Growing up in a traditional Asian family, we never talked about sex or anything related to STIs, including HIV. My earliest memory of what HIV was came from a TV show where one of the female characters became infected with the virus. I still remember how the story went. The woman had sex and became infected with HIV. She eventually became very ill and passed away. For the longest time, that was all I knew about HIV. One, that you could get it from having sex, and two, getting it meant an automatic death sentence. I held on to that fear for most of my youth. The negative and fear-based beliefs I had about HIV were not really addressed until I was in high school. In one of my classes, we watched a movie, Philadelphia, that talked about HIV/AIDS, homosexuality, and homophobia. I remember feeling very sad and angry about how the main character with HIV was treated so unfairly. However, I was also inspired to learn more about HIV and the myths that surrounded it. For example, I learned that you couldn't get HIV from casual contact. My interest in learning more about HIV continued as I started university. I took a course that taught us the biology of the virus, which, as a biology nerd, I thought was fascinating. We also had an HIV-positive guest speaker come in and talk to us about their life after being diagnosed. This educational experience further shattered the many misconceptions I had about HIV and HIV-positive individuals. I no longer associated HIV with an automatic death sentence, but rather a different way of living a fulfilled and happy life. However, despite knowing what I have learned about HIV through the media and my education, I know that there is still so much more for me to learn and still a lot of stigma that exists around HIV. I know that not everyone has access to the same education and learning opportunities that I did to become more informed about HIV. Knowing this, I decided to volunteer with Peak because I want to help educate and inform other youth about HIV and to give them the same opportunities that I had.